unplanned break while I restarted my computer to clear background processes. Now we wait for the game to actually load.
Come on.
Helps if I have the right window active.
I'll gut every last Athenian
What happened here?
What business is it of yours, Miss Theos? Do you know anything about this?
I'm a professional. And a friend.
But what's that supposed to mean?
If it had been me, I'd have been smart enough to try and hide the evidence.
Fair point. Whoever did this was brazen and foolish, leaving it to be so easily discovered.
Or they wanted to send a message.
Stentor sent me. I'm here to help wherever I can.
Stentor sent you?
Sparta doesn't fully control Megaris yet. It's easier for me to move freely in certain areas of Megaris than a Spartan.
The Athenians have proven more resilient here than expected. But they will not
Before
stand.
Sparta, yes. I've heard the speeches. But until that glorious day comes, we should find out what happened here.
Do you have any ideas?
Not yet, but I will.
Cassandra,
I
private
should get
investigator.
a closer look to figure out what happened here. These were professional soldiers. Slaughtered to a man. I don't think bandits could have done this.
Though I will happily, relieve them of their valuables.
The supplies are missing. They can't have gone far, though. They didn't use the carts. Looks like they went this way, into the forest. Don't think I'll find anything else. I should report back.
Don't need to be attacked by wolves. Neighborly to stop them.
So was it the Athenians?
I found some fragments of a green crystal.
Bandits, then. The mountains here are riddled with caves, and the war has made them brazen.
If it was Athenians, they would have taken the carts as well as the supplies. And bandits, they wouldn't have stood a chance against trained Spartans.
What are you saying?
I'm not sure. Whoever did this went into the forest. So I'll start by looking there.
Overshot.
There they are!
Is this a private gathering? Or can anyone join?
What are you? Please, please just leave.
You don't look like murderers. Was that the Spartans' mistake?
What? Wait, no! Please, you don't understand.
What's to understand? It all seems perfectly clear.
Please, let me plead our case.
You'd better tell me why I shouldn't just kill you and return the goods.
Please, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
You're the sorriest band of thieves I've ever seen.
By the gods, no! We're citizens of Megara. Please, show mercy. This war has already cost us dearly.
Like the mercy you showed those Spartan soldiers?
We just took some food. Irkanos told us to take it, said he'd make it easy for us.
Irkanos again.
Yes, the mercenary. He said he'd provide food. Told us the Athenians would never let their people go hungry.
Explain yourselves. It's not wise to anger the Spartans.
Please, we're not thieves. This is our food, our crops. They took it, left us with nothing. Our children are starving.
Ah, so you repay theft with murder. A fine lesson for your children.
Murder? No! Please, we never harmed anyone.
Mistios told us where to find the food. Everyone was already dead.
Enough! I didn't come here for a debate.
It's too late for talk now. I came to find who's behind this crime against Sparta.
Stand aside. You don't need to die today. I'm returning the supplies to the Spartans.
Then you will do so over our dead bodies.
Don't be stupid. Take some of the food, enough to get by. I'll say I killed you and claimed what was left. They will be satisfied.
But the food? What of our families?
Your families will not benefit from your death. Accept my offer and don't steal again.
War
It
is
won't
hell.
be me who comes for you next time.
Yes, Mistios. Thank you. Hurry! Take what you can carry and go! Quick!
Thank the gods they didn't try to fight. I wasn't in the mood to kill starving civilians today.
Did you find the ones responsible?
I found your supplies, with a bunch of hungry Megarians.
And?
You stole that food from them. They were starving.
The supplies were essential for the war and ridding Megara of the Athenians.
Hungry Megarians are the least of your worries. But there's something else. Have you heard of a mercenary called Irkanos?
Irkanos. Yes, he's working for the Athenians, so the rumors go.
This is all his doing.
These mercenaries are persistent, I'll give them that. You've done well here, but if you really want to help Sparta, I have a task for you.
What did you have in mind?
Hunt him down. Show him that no mercenary dog will interfere with Sparta's plans.
Since you have such a high opinion of mercenaries, why even send me?
I'm sorry. It's just this man, Irkanos, is like a thorn in our foot. He's a menace to all Spartans here. Please, will you help us?
I'll do it. If he's this much trouble, I take it there is a sizable reward.
Of course. Just think of how much he'll have on him with all the drachmi Athens has given him to thwart our plans.
I suppose you're right. Any idea where to start looking?
He could be anywhere. Most likely, he's nestled up close to the Athenians. We've sent out a couple of patrols, but they never returned. And we can't spare any more men at this time.
Sometimes you're better sending a woman anyway.
Okay, that was a different mercenary. Just thinking it would be really rather amusing if he was happening to just be riding by right as I get a assignment to kill him. I hope he's gonna be up here.
Has been quite profitable. Maybe I should hunt down more mercenaries.
Probably shouldn't just leave the torch lying around. Yeah, Icarus, I'm aware that there is an enemy there. He's not in my way, so he will remain there. This really is a pretty game.
Morning.
The mercenary Hyrkanos is dead.
Sparta thanks you, Mystios.
What about my reward?
We never entered into a contract. This is something you did yourself. But be assured, Sparta is grateful.
Great.
Might be useful as a crew member.
I have a ship. Join my crew, and you'll taste freedom.
Ready to die!
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Well, the Athenian leader is over here, not in his leader house, but we still have something that's going to motivate us to go after leader house, and after the war supplies. So we'll ding the leader house, get the leader, and then clear out the port here. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do.
What the?
And to explain the disappearing bodies, I've got this is a new game plus, and I have a late game power that hides any bodies that were assassinated. It's nifty. If more than a little bit overpowered. but I'm okay with that.
Guess I better take a look.
And that was the end of that. Probably drop by the blacksmith and either sell or dismantle some of the stuff I've picked up. Because there is an inventory cap, and I am generally close to it. Just from loot that I have acquired over prior gameplay. This is New Game Plus number... well, let me put it this way, this is the 4th time through. So, yes, this is the Assassin's Creed, which came out, I believe, in 2018. There's another one which is coming out in November of this year, Valhalla, which is going to be set in England, well, Norway and England in 871 AD, contemporary with the Great Heathen Army, the Norwegian and Danish colonization of England. So, but yes, this is the most recent one, which has
Let me know if you need anything
been
else.
released, and they've actually released the tie-in gear for Valhalla, so you can, if you're interested, run around classical Greece, decked out like a Viking.
But if you want to live, you'll stay close. I don't like the look of you.
You can't see me.
I'll see your every move.
Don't do anything foolish.
Who, me? Wouldn't dream of it.
Now the Athenian leader is dead, I should return to Stentor.
Off we go now.
So we are just about ready for the conquest battle. So the different regions of Greece are controlled either by the Athenians or the Spartans, and if you get the... Oh look, it's that guy. The guy who didn't pay us. Rats. I'm gonna take the payment out of his hide. But, oh well. Anyway, the different regions of Greece are controlled by either the Athenians or the Spartans. If you get the nation power low enough by killing soldiers, burning supplies, you can trigger a conquest battle wherein you fight for one side or the other, and either if you're fighting for the invading side, you'll switch who's controlling the region. If you're fighting for the defending side, you can reinforce them and cement their control over someplace they were in danger of losing control of. So we'll be fighting with the Spartans here to drive the Athenians out of Megaris. And yes, this is a very, very pretty game. So, time to change into outfit appropriate for fighting.
I hear good things from my commanders, mercenary. What news do you have?
The Athenian commander is dead. Megaris is ready to fall.
Good. The wolf has ordered the attack. I'm glad you're here to join us in our march to glory.
I'm proud to fight by your side.
Yes, you have earned your place. We will win the day for Sparta and the wolf. Come, we must reach the forward camp.
I am ready.
Follow me. We must
She
prepare for the
is
battle ahead.
overdramatic.
So, tell me about the wolf.
He is a great man. He will lead Sparta to victory against the...
No. What is he like as a man? As a father?
He is to be admired. Strong, caring in his way, but sometimes
Yes?
Nothing, just... He gets this faraway look in his eyes. And I sense a sadness there. He is Sparta's general, but he is also made of flesh and blood. Life cannot be lived without some regrets.
Yeah, like his throwing me off a cliff earlier. The wolf is Cassandra's father, and we have a contract on his head. Part of that jump you missed might be because I'm trying to not run faster than Stentor.
This won't be like any other battle I've been a part of.
Because he's moving just too quickly for me to walk and just too slowly for me to run. Okay, there we go.
Are you ready to crush the Athenians?
I'm ready for war.
Now, battles in ancient Greece look basically nothing like what the conquest battles in this game look like. The Spartans were best known for the phalanx formation, where they lock shields together and hold spears over their shoulders between them. And they were so successful in Africa because they never broke. Gotta love semi-magical powers. Yeah, not so much. Battle's over. We win. Yeah, you mentioned the voices and accents. They have Greek voice actors, so which is nice.
The wolf requests the presence of the mercenary. We shall be up to him in a moment.
With respect, he wishes to see the mercenary alone.
What?
I said the commander
I
wishes...
heard what you said. I just don't understand why.
Those were his orders, sir.
Don't shoot the messenger, Stentor.
Very well. It appears I have other matters to attend to.
The wolf awaits you. You fought well today, for a mercenary. Don't keep the wolf waiting.
This is it. What do I even say?
Murderer! She has killed him!
So you are the champion who won us today. Tell me your name, hero, so that I may greet you as a true warrior.
Here, Pater. It's been a long time.
Impossible. I saw you fall.
I didn't fall. You fucking threw me to my death.
I did what was required of me as a Spartan. I've made my peace with that. You need to as well.
You were my father. You were supposed to protect me.
You were reckless. You forced my hand.
I was protecting my brother because you wouldn't.
The Oracle decreed that Alexios had to die. Her word is absolute. You know that.
You can't cower behind your sense of duty
Enough!
anymore.
I can't change the past, Sandra. I will live and die a Spartan.
There's a large reward for the mercenary that can collect the wolf's head.
Is that why you're here?
You've avoided the past long enough. Now you will answer to me! Though you deserve death, there is no honor in vengeance. You must face the ghosts of your past, Pater, and that is a fate worse than death.
I have failed in my duty. I failed to protect you. To protect both of you. I loved you and your brother as if you were truly my own. But you are never mine.
What do you mean?
That is a question you should ask your mother.
Wait.
Find your mother.
Find her?
Wherever Merini is, she knows far more than I do.
Where will you go?
To find my honor. Beware the snakes in the grass, Cassandra.
The plot
I need to
thickens.
get out of here. I should head back to Varnavas.
Yeah, I saw your Facebook post to that effect. It's weird. Some people just want to stir up trouble. yes, this is another Phobos skin. Yeah.
Watch where you're going!
If I had any better puns to make than he's just really on fire, I would probably make them, but even as puns go, that's a pretty lousy one. Time to talk to our ship captain, Barnabas.
So, did you kill your father?
Step, father.
I suppose the gods won't judge you too harshly for a step patricide.
Nikolaos raised me, trained me. He was my father. Even if he did try to kill me.
Is that better or worse? No matter. Yours isn't the only complicated family in the world.
Thanks. I'm glad to have you around, Barnabas.
I'm happy to be here. Would anything else help?
Finding my mother. She's alive, Barnabas. At least, Nikolaos thought so.
Some good news, praise Ida. What's your plan? What course should I set, Captain?
For now, we go to Phokis. Elpinor said he'd meet me there. He owes me money and an explanation.
Aye, Cassandra. And let's seek the wisdom of the Pythia while we're there. If anyone has answers for you, it's the Oracle of Delphi.
The main character, Cassandra? Yes. And Elpinor, who the character who was mentioned just a moment ago, is the one who put the gave the contract on the wolf's head, on Nikolaos' head.
The Oracle's predictions destroyed my family.
The Pythia has the wisdom of Apollo himself. Now, I'll admit, if people choose to ignore her, they might court disaster.
If we'd ignored the Pythia, my brother would still be alive, and our mother would be safe at home.
Back to business. You know where to meet Elpinor, I suppose?
His home is in Pilgrim's Landing, but Nikolaos' last words to me were a warning of snakes in the grass.
Sounds like you should make extra preparations.
Elpinor is the one who should prepare.
Meet me at Apollo's temple in Delphi when you're done dealing with the snakes.
Elpinor has a lot of explaining to do.
Ready for sailing!
So, you can actually play as either Cassandra or Alexios, her brother. Whichever one you choose is treated as the main character, and the other one is the secondary character. From a canon perspective, Cassandra is considered the canon protagonist. In Valhalla, the main character's name is Ivor, and is either male or female, and canon no matter which one you play as. I'm not sure how they're going to work that out, but black sails a pirate ship. Red sails with a lambda are Spartan. Blue sails with an eagle are Athenian. And white sails are merchants. And I'm not actually trying to attack this merchant ship. I'm just too impatient to go around the naval battle.
Look there! Salve!
Cats do that.
Out of sight, out of mind. Just smooth sailing ahead.
Okay, I guess I tried to jump to shore a little too soon. Oh well.
Ah, Misthios. How was Megaris?
The wolf is dead.
Excellent. The full amount as promised. You expected me to haggle? Come now, Cassandra. It isn't every day I have someone kill their own father. But he wasn't your real father, was he?
Charming fellow. So, informal poll of the chat. Which one shall we go with? 1, 2, or 3? Sounds legit.
Why did you send me to kill Nikolaos?
Because I knew you could. Oh, why him? Because he was brilliant. He would have taken Athens in a month, 2 at most. And Stentor doesn't have the wolf's genius.
You wanted to save Athens?
There's no profit in a quick war. I know. It's a lot to take in all at once. Come. Tell me, Misthios, did you learn anything worthwhile in your dealings with the wolf?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell him.
I'm done talking. I should kill you where you stand.
Temper. Ah, and they said you'd be different. But blood is blood, I suppose.
They? What blood?
You really are more brawn than brains, aren't you? A shame. I could have used you for more of my errands.
Malaka, you think you can play with me? I'll cut out your tongue.
So disappointing.
Say hello!
Pinor snuck away like a coward. I should investigate his house.
Hide the bodies in the garden. Do a little scouting real quick, see who this Athenian leader is, since I'm curious. Might be worth recruiting.
This is a ship manifest. Elpinor's selling weapons to both Athens and Sparta. He wants this war to go on forever. Elpinor's looking for a woman. I wonder who he wants in his slimy grasp now. A letter to Elpinor. Phoebe, you led him right to me. I have met some treacherous people. None of them compared to Elpinor. I'm going to look under every rock, in every shadow until I find and kill this vile serpent. Let's go.
So, time to find Elpinor, who has been selling weapons and ships to both sides of the war. He is somewhere in Fokis, which is a fairly significant amount of ground to cover.
Off we go now.
Thankfully, I have the clairvoyance of having played the game before. It is... Well, okay, so any given Assassin's Creed game has a primary story and a frame story. The frame story is connected. The main story is... well, it predates the Assassins and the Templars being founded by quite a long time. What, 1,000 years or so? 1,500 years, something like that? But there is a larger... some common threads do run through, even if the... Hey look, there's Elbinor. Right about there. Some of both to answer that question.
Come on.
Nikolaos would leave snakes in the grass, but I wasn't expecting this.
So where, for example, the hidden blade is a key part of Assassins and in other games, the role from a gameplay perspective, and to a lesser extent from a in-universe perspective, that is handled by the Spear of Leonidas, which is the spear that's strapped to Cassandra's back, which I've just ran through that guy's head. Snake Temple. Well, yeah, that's a large snake, all right, or what used to be. Now, I'm pretty sure that the largest snake in the fossil record is the Titanoboa, which is indigenous to Latin America. And it would be smaller than that one. Yeah, they're digging there and ignoring me. Well, mostly ignoring me. So the Titanoboa had roughly the diameter of a hula hoop. I'm actually a little surprised that I haven't had a bounty taken out on me for killing the cultist guards, but oh well. give or take.
I can smell that Malakas
What a
stink.
shame. We would have made you rich before we killed you.
Yeah, I could do without the whole being killed part.
Don't take it personally, Mistios. Your mother's the one we really want. Don't fight it. The cult always gets what it wants. We already have Demos. We'll find your mother and you'll be dead. Killing me is a mistake.
Trusting you on Kefalonia was a mistake.
I am the reason you left that island alive. The cult wanted you dead.
What cult? Where are they?
I guess we're not getting any more answers out of him.
Small shard I found on El Pinor is like nothing I've ever seen. Might come in handy.
Well, dead men tell very few tales until you meet them in the afterlife.
Best stay out of sight.
We'll go unlock that fast travel point. Also, howdy Murdoch, since I hadn't mentioned it before. Really pretty scenery in this game. No worries. And that over there is Delphi, as in Oracle at Delphi, Delphi. Which, incidentally, is where we're going. I suppose I can show off another fun Phobos skin. Just for kicks and grins. Because what's better than a Pegasus or a unicorn? But a unicorn Pegasus. Don't need to run into wolves.
Γιατί του το όλο?
I hope this oracle gives better news than the one in Sparta. The sanctuary of Delphi. The gods themselves watch over this land.
Cassandra, isn't this remarkable? We're so close to the gods, I can feel Apollo all around me. How did it go with Elpinor?
We can talk later in private. Who's this?
Just a simple pilgrim. He just saw the oracle. I couldn't help but ask if she's as glorious as they say.
Well, is she?
She left me with more questions than answers. That's the oracle for you. You weren't lying. It really is the spear of Leonidas. I may have mentioned...
Alaka, Varnavas, use your head.
Well, it's just he seemed interested in legends. Like you. I thought you might get along. How did...
You know my spear just by looking at it? You're more than some simple pilgrim.
All things in Delphi are more than they appear. Even I. My name is Herodotus. I'm a storyteller. Or I was. This war is forcing us all to new extremes.
That much is true. Why are you hiding your identity?
I'm here on behalf of a man in Athens. A very powerful man. We intend to finally end this war. You told me you came to ask the Oracle a personal question. War is personal, Barnabas.
So, you came to seek the Pythia's guidance on how to end the war?
I did. Though something is wrong in Delphi. Guards at every turn, people being turned away.
So Herodotus, if you remember your high school history, is commonly known as the father of history. He's the person who, at least within Western tradition, is credited as being the first person to treat history as a discipline for careful, organized study. History, actually, the word history means inquiry in Greek.
You don't seem convinced the Pythia can be believed. What did she tell you?
I asked her to show the path to the war's end. She said, spring should not wish for winter, as it brings death with it. Such wisdom! I don't understand a word of it, but that's why she's in there and we're out here.
I know a threat when I hear one.
You were on Kefalonia for too long.
This line is ridiculous. Are there always this many people to see the Pythia?
Yes.
These are more than just people. Every city sends a Fiori or sacred ambassadors to seek guidance on behalf of their people. The Pythia not only shapes the destinies of individuals, but of the entire Greek world. Imagine what power one would have if they controlled what came out of her mouth. Apollo controls this. Of course he does.
Delphi is nothing, like they say. Has it always been like this?
No. This was once an open and welcoming place. But war changes things. people seek out the Pythia for more political reasons. Prophecies in times of war often stir violent emotions.
It's wise to keep your blades sheathed. Drawing blood in Delphi is considered an insult to Apollo. Punishment is severe.
I have my own questions for the Pythia. But this line, I'll be an old woman by the time I see her.
You're joking! You carry more blades than a field of grass!
I didn't come here to start trouble.
Trouble? Just walk in! Who's going to stop you? The priest?
All right. But if things get out of hand, I'm blaming you, Barnabas.
Is she not every bit as great as I said?
I'm here to see the Pythia.
Only those chosen by the light of Apollo may enter.
How does one get chosen?
One goes to the back of the line.
Do I look like someone who waits in line?
No, not really.
Enter into the light of Apollo, the light that illuminates shadow. Choose your question wisely, mortal, for you have but one. Speak, truth seeker.
I lost my mother when I was young. I have to find her. Where is she?
It's you! From the visions! The child on the mountain!
How could you know that?
You need to leave. Now.
Leave? Do you have any idea what I've been through to get here?
Oh, but I do. I saw you feign ignorance in Kausos. You let an unknown sickness govern your decision. Innocents died thanks to you.
But how?
No one can hide from the light.
Please. I've come this far. You must have the answers I seek.
Child of the mountain, the cult of Cosmos have eyes everywhere. They will kill you.
Cult of Cosmos?
The Oracle has spoken! The prophecy is yours!
You never answered my question!
The Pythia is done for the day.
I'm not leaving until I get answers!
Yeah, about that.
Herodotus, you're still here. Where's Barnabas?
He's gone back to your ship. You don't look happy with your prophecy.
She knew who I was.
She's the Pythia. It's her business to act like she knows you.
That was no act. She said she had visions of me as a child on a mountain.
What child hasn't stood on a mountain?
I was thrown from that mountain. My life started and ended on that mountain. I'm telling you. She knew who I was, what I'd done. She tried to warn me.
Warn you? About what?
She mentioned the cult of Cosmos. Does this mean anything to you?
I'd heard whispers. A cult unlike any other coming to Delphi. But I paid them no mind.
And the Pythia seemed afraid of them. Guards took her away.
Took her away? Then the whispers were true. If this cult has corrupted the Pythia... This is devastating news. Do you understand what this means? Through her, the cult controls the world.
I need to speak with her when she's not so well protected.
That would require a miracle from the gods. She is always protected.
You know more about the Pythia than I do. Where would she be?
When she's not in the temple of Apollo, she's at her home in the Hora of Delphi.
I can't go breaking down every door until I find her.
The Oracle's home is probably easy enough to spot. She'd be the only person in the Hora of Delphi who can afford to live in luxury.
Where in the Hora of Delphi does the Pythia live?
I've heard she lives on the outskirts of the village, but be warned, she will be guarded. Not everyone comes to see the Oracle with the best of intentions.
I'll find where the Pythia lives, and I will get answers.
Cassandra, don't forget. Brute force is useless when finesse is required.
Τελείωσον.
We'll do tomb raiding some other time.
Giddy up! The Oracle is hiding inside. I'll finally get some answers. Move! They'll be on high alert here. That's a lot of protection for the Pythia. Not here to hurt you. I just want answers.
The Pythia is a sacred vessel of the gods. People travel the world for my answers. But none of them would dare break into my home. Apollo's wrath will be cruel and swift. Guards!
I'm looking for my family. And everywhere I go, people are either lying or trying to kill me. You're the first person who might have some answers.
But they'll kill me if I tell you.
Not if I get to them first. Help me, and no harm will come to you, I promise.
All right. But ask your questions quickly. The longer you're here, the more at risk we both are.
What is this cult of Cosmos?
They are the eyes that see, but go unseen.
Enough with the riddles. I want names.
I don't know. I swear. They hide behind masks and shrouds.
Why would you work for the cult?
I have no choice.
So, all those prophecies from the gods, all those people, you're paid to deceive them all?
Most want to know about love or death. I tell them what they want to hear. But when people want to know about war or politics, I'm paid very well to tell them what the cult wants them to hear.
You said you saw me in your visions. What did you see?
There is an artifact under the Temple of Apollo. It reveals what only the gods should know.
You called me the child on the mountain.
The cult hunts a Spartan child who survived a terrible fall from Mount Taygetos. The artifact revealed that child to be you.
You have an opportunity to do the right thing. Tell me where to find the cult. Tell me where they are, or we'll go find them together.
Beneath the Temple of Apollo, there is an ancient chamber. I think they meet there. But without one of their cloaks and masks, you won't make it more than 2 steps inside.
Where can I find one of these cloaks and masks?
There is a man. He visits me from time to time, makes sure I'm well taken care of. I have the biggest house in the Hora of Delphi, yet he still offers drachmi for my troubles. Gives me the creeps.
What's his name?
Elpinor.
Elpinor? He's with the cult?
I can't be sure, but if he is, he would definitely have what you require.
Luckily,
I sent
we looted his
Elpinor to
body.
the underworld. I knew the mask I stripped from his corpse would come in handy.
May Apollo protect you.
So much for using finesse.
Okay. Time to beat a quick exit.
There! Aren't they trying to fight?
Well, what did the Pythia tell you?
The cult of Cosmos is hunting me. But I'm going to hunt them first. She told me they meet in a secret chamber under the Temple of Apollo.
So it's all true. If the cult has done anything, it's fooled this old man.
I've killed the first cultist, Elpinor, a snake I met in Kefalonia. His mask and cloak will get me inside the chamber.
So they're underneath the Temple of Apollo? Yes, by the Cave of Yea. I think I know the place.
Find it, and I'll meet you there.
Alright, I never did synchronize the location up there. I shall do that, and then do the bit in the Serpent's Lair, and then that'll probably be a good place to call it quits for this stream. Yeah, the way I heard it was, aren't you trying to fight? As in... But either way, you know, asking the question of the mercenary who's showing you her heels is, not exactly a demonstration of being a Rhodes Scholar. Now, the reason I didn't do any fighting there is a quest much later in the game which has a different outcome depending upon whether you got through that particular bit just there, having killed any of the guards at the house or not. But that's way later in the game.
So this is the secret chamber. They're not ones for subtlety, are they?
Yeah, not so much.
So, this is it.
Hidden chamber of the cultists. Here, all alone.
I'm going inside. Keep my clothes for me?
Best not to go in with your weapons, either. I don't think they'll look too kindly on that.
How do I look?
Terrifying.
Good.
Find me once you've found out the truth in there. Keep your wits about you. Try not to do anything rash.
Me? Rash?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Thought these ridiculous costumes were a good idea.
You're late! Very late! It's a good thing Demos hasn't arrived yet.
Sorry, it's my first time.
A new recruit? Welcome, welcome!
There's a lot of people here.
All share our common mind.
Good.
We're here to evaluate the strides taken by the cult since the last meeting. We haven't met for some time.
It's a cool toy.
Where did they come from?
The land and across the seas, we assemble as a community. Here, there is no war. There are no sides.
You mentioned someone. Vimos. Who is that?
You'll learn his name very, very quickly.
He's our leader.
I'm sure he believes that, but no. He's our weapon. He's difficult, but he does important work for us. I don't envy his position one bit.
I'll go talk to the others. Thank you.
Yes, yes, before Demos comes. Who knows if you'll get a word in after that.
All right then. Highest bidder gets an Olympic match thrown in their favor.
Forget the mother. She's useless.
My body gets persuaded in there.
I'm still not convinced.
You. We need another opinion on this. Why split the resources searching for a woman we can't find? If we narrow our focus, Athens will be ours. Immediate threats have to be destroyed. Pericles has to be destroyed.
Not without the mother. We aren't strong enough without the mother.
Don't let Demos hear that. If anything, we should be hunting the father.
We know who the mother is. Looking for the father would be a waste of resources.
What do you think? Hunt the champion's mother or his father?
Neither.
You have a better idea.
The sibling, Cassandra.
She's as good as ours already. We need to look to the future.
No. Go after her. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'll need much more information to identify who these cultists are.
Pull yourself together, Malaka! You're a fucking pig before slaughter!
I'll do it, I swear. I'll kill him. Let me go.
You like to watch, you sick fuck? You're not just going to watch, you're going to teach this little insolent shit a lesson!
Does he deserve it?
Does it fucking matter, does it? What I say goes. No questions asked.
Charming fellow.
I couldn't do it. But I'm not scared. Not anymore.
If you can't kill a fucking artist, what are you gonna do when I tell you to kill a fucking Archon?
I will. I will. I'll kill Phidias.
I don't want it.
Well, you fucking have to want it, cause I say so. Take it!
No, I won't do it. Give the coward another chance.
Yeah, unfortunately that's not an option. And would
He
rather
owes
call
you
attention
something,
to
you
us.
lucky bastard! You get to keep your skin today!
That's it.
He would have killed
We'll
me.
kill the
He's insane.
insane
Thank
dude
you.
soon enough.
Stay off his bad side.
I will. But he's right. I'll go straight to Athens. I won't fail ever again. I'm going to kill Phidias.
Letters to and from the cult. Gods, they have a foothold in every part of the Greek world. We're in more danger than I thought.
Nope, nothing down there to loot.
It's only blood right now, but who knows? Deimos may ask for our hands next. Go on, go on. Make your offering.
I'll pass.
The blood is for the cause, not the boy. Make your sacrifice.
Sorry.
We just have to keep our sights on what the bloodline will do for us.
The bloodline?
The mother, the father, the sister. You know, his kin. We need them. All of them.
To use them?
That information is not for Deimos, of course. You know how volatile he is. He could rip through us easily.
I'll be sure to keep it to myself.
As you should. Nor can he know we're about to capture his mother.
What with her?
I would lower my voice if I were you. Just know she will be put to good use, unless she's uncontrollable.
You know where she is?
No, but it won't be long until we do, I assure you. She's the cult's next target.
Tell me about Demos.
He's shown us what we need to know. He's a machine, a weapon for the cult. Someone that unstable can't be trusted with such personal information.
Demos, I should point out, is in classical mythology, Demos was one of the two sons of Ares. Phobos was the other. Demos means terror. The planet Mars, actually, the two moons of Mars are Phobos and Demos.
I have to go.
To our great ambition.
To ambition. Strange. I feel something. Towards the pyramid. It's covered in shards like Alpinos.
Ah, you had the last piece. Now it is ready. Every time I see it, it calls to me and sings of power. Does it call to you like it calls to me?
It does.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
No.
My great warrior hasn't even arrived yet. Gather yourself and hold your tongue, fool. Show respect for the bloodline.
Elpinor is dead. One of you is a traitor. The artifact will expose them. Everyone will be tested. You first. Oh.
And for some reason, our cover wasn't blown. At least, not to everybody else. Sucks to be that guy, though.
The traitor is dead!
Time to leave. Deimos is not exactly stable.
Oh, you're alive.
There were people in the temple. I couldn't see their faces. They... Herodotus. They control all of the Greek world. Everything.
I see. It's worse than I thought.
There's more. They have a weapon.
What kind?
A soldier. Stronger and more ferocious than any I've ever seen. Herodotus. It's my brother.
We need to get to Athens.
Athens? We need to find my mother. My clothes. Spear.
Of course.
My spear! The cult of Cosmos called my brother Deimos. He used an artifact to see my memories.
Cassandra, the man I serve. We must tell him what's happened before it's too late. You've heard the name Pericles before.
Pericles is the king of the free people of Athens.
King? Athens has no king. Pericles serves the people, not the other way around.
Serves the people. You're right. He's not much of a king.
Save your doubts. He is working to end this war. We all are. If there are forces colluding against him, he must be warned. We have to go.
You weren't there, Herodotus. The cult controls everything. There's no stopping them.
Which is why you cannot turn away. They want to destroy all of the Greek world with this war.
I won't be some pawn in your scheme, Herodotus.
Don't do it for me, then. Do it for your mother. If there is one place where we can find information about your mother, it is in Athens.
How?
Pericles surrounds himself with the brightest minds in Athens. Which is to say, anywhere. In Athens, you can fulfill your duty to your family. But before we can go, I need you to meet me at the Lion of Leonidas, at Thermopylae.
Leonidas? Why?
There's something I need to know. Something that may help us take down this cult and save your mother.
You've proven I can trust you, but let's make it quick, Herodotus. First, Thermopylae. Then we go to Athens. I'll make sure every single one of these cultists dies by my hands.
Okay, and I think that that's a good stopping point for the evening. So, going to leave it at that. Not sure just yet when I'll be running the next stream, but I will get that on the schedule as soon as I know. And if any of you who are watching have a particular time that you'd like to have me streaming, just drop me a message and see if I can accommodate that. So I hope you've been enjoying this as much as I have, and I will see you next time.